I'm going to do a little review of Metro 2033. It's a new first-person shooter by some Russian developer, I think. And this being a first-person shooter, I'm always into that. So, story is about I don't want to spoil it, but it's about you living in the metro system beneath, I think, Moscow, or at least it's takes somewhere place in Russia, where there's been a huge catastrophe, nuclear winter and stuff. So everything is in ruins, and people are hiding in the metro station. It's up to you to do certain missions and follow the storyline, which I'm not gonna spoil. And the interesting thing about this game is that it oozes atmosphere, and I think the story is quite interesting as well. So this is really a unique take on the wasteland sort of theme that we know from Fallout, but this game is more streamlined, more not an open world as much as in Fallout 3. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot of interactivity with the people that inhabit the metro stations. You can only talk to some of them, and they usually give some missions. So it's more part of the setting than actually a living, breathing world. Moving on to the gameplay, this is your standard shooter, but the difference here is that the shooting doesn't really feel rewarding that much, because in a strange way you can hurt the enemies, but there is some kind of I don't know, sometimes when you shoot them they scramble on the floor, and you can't hurt them when you shoot them at that point. You have to wait until the enemies get up again and take in their original position towards you. So you'll be wasting bullets sometimes, and the problem is that wasting bullets is not an option in this game, because a nice, I think, a novelty in this game is that you can buy guns using bullets as currency. So you need to spare spare ammunition in order to buy certain weapons, which is a great thing. But the problem is that when you are fighting enemies that at certain points you can't hurt, that is just, I think, lame. So at some point you choose to use the knife instead of the gun, because you can spare yourself the bullets. But when you die, because you're vulnerable to attacks, then usually you go back to the last save point. No, not really save point. How you say that? It's the last point where the game automatically saves. So you can't quick save in this game. You can't use your own save games. You have to continue to certain points where the game automatically saves. So in the end, these are some minor issues, I think, with the game, because the storyline as well as the atmosphere really make up for it. So this is really a really fun, and it's not great, but it's a really fun and engaging first-person shooter, and you'll have a lot of fun with it, I think, but don't expect too much of it. So I'm going to give this game a 7.5 out of 10, which is quite decent. So thanks for watching.